This is why I can eat whatever I want all the time and still improve on my physique year after year, and you probably can't. You see, whenever I go out, pizza, burgers, drinks, dessert, it looks like I'm really just eating freely and somehow still getting leaner or more muscular depending on the goal. And in a way, I am. But what you're seeing now in those moments is a result of 10 plus years of work, not something that just happens overnight. Here's what really built that freedom in the first place and what's gonna do it for you. So I've tracked thousands of meals and spent years understanding calories, macros, food quality, and how my body actually responds to all of it. I've run multiple cut and bulk phases the right way, and that built not just muscle, but discipline, metabolic flexibility, and clarity around how to eat with different goals year round. Number 3, I've made all the classic mistakes on trips, vacations, weekends, nights out. I've learned how to adjust, recover, and move forward without guilt from there. Number 4, I've built a default lifestyle, especially during the week, right? Most of the time, where I eat mostly nutrient-dense foods, high fiber meals that fuel training, recovery, and performance. Not because I have to, but because it makes me feel and perform my best. Number 5, I've trained hard with purpose for years. So now my metabolism is so much faster, my habits are second nature, and I have way more room to play with when it comes to food than most people. That's why when I go out and I eat the fast food I want, whenever I want, I don't track at all, and I have drinks, it usually doesn't ruin anything because it's not cheating. It's part of a long-term system that I've proven and built over and over again for myself. Now here's where most people go wrong. They want this flexibility immediately. They think, well, I want to eat whatever I want and still get shredded. And when they realize that it doesn't work like that, they either quit or they blame fitness as the thing that ruins your life. Well, you can either be fit or have a life. That's not true. Fitness doesn't ruin your life, it upgrades it. You sacrifice for a couple of years. Yes, you track, you plan ahead, you learn how to eat in different situations, you build new habits. But once you build that foundation, fitness starts giving you more freedom, more enjoyment, and more confidence in every area of life. So let me ask you this. If I said, hey, commit to the next couple of years doing this right, and for the next 50 years after that, you'll be able to eat and drink whatever you want, travel freely, enjoy life more than ever, and look and feel and perform better than 99% of people your age at all times. Would that be worth it? 2 years for 50. Well, as someone who's made that trade, I can tell you it absolutely is. And if you want a shortcut to building that freedom, not make it take 10 years like it did for me, grab my free physique bundle, link to my bio. That's a good place to start.